Okay, in 75 part D, we have our original equation. Notice that there are tiles in the opposite region this time because there's a negative with a parenthesis on the outside. So the first thing I'm going to want to do is flip tiles from opposite region. So the 3 and the 2x stay the same. Nothing happened to those when these tiles flipped up. That x becomes a negative x, that 1 becomes a negative 1, and nothing happened to the right side of the equation. Now we're ready to combine like terms. So when I combine 2x minus x is x, and 3 minus 1 is 2. So I have x plus 2 on that side, and then I can't combine anything on the other side. So I have 3x minus 6. Now I can remove an x from both sides to try and get all the x's to one side. So I have 2 equals 2x minus 6. Now that all the x's are on one side, I want to isolate those. So I want to get rid of negative 6. There aren't 6 negative tiles to remove on both sides. So I'm going to add 6 to both sides to get those x's alone. So when I add 6, I get 8. Now I want to divide by how many x's there are. There are 2 x's, so I'm going to divide both sides by 2, and I get x equals 4. Again, we only have one solution. Now in 75E, all the tiles are going to be drawn in the bottom on the left side because there's a negative with the parenthesis. Everything is in the parentheses, so it goes in the opposite region. On the right side, everything is in the positive region because there's no negative with a parenthesis. 2, 4, 6, 7. Those 7 tiles are negative, but I'm leaving them unshaded and putting them in the top. So this is my original equation. The first thing I want to do is flip the tiles from opposite region. So everything on the left is going to get flipped. So that's going to become a negative x, a negative 3, and a positive x. Nothing happened to the right, so I'm going to rewrite that. Now I'm going to go ahead and combine like terms. So those x's drop out, they make 0, so I just have negative 3 on that side and 2x minus 7. Now I want to isolate the 2x by adding 7 to both sides. So be careful with this one. We have 3 negatives and 7 positives. So these make 0, and I'm left with 4. Now I'm going to divide by how many x's there are. So I'm going to divide both sides by 2, and I get x equals 2. Notice again, one solution.